simplest barbecue chicken in the oven, or barbecue roast chicken, whatever you want to call it. This is the simplest recipe you'll ever do. Black pepper. And I'm going to do the same thing on both sides. You don't need to see me do both sides. But in a previous recipe, I've done same sort of thing. Barbecue chicken in the oven. And I'm just going in lightly with some sea salt. And I mean lightly, not too heavy. I showed you all how to make a seasoning rub from scratch. This time, because I want this to be so simple for you all to put together. Yo, right now it's minus 17 degrees Celsius outside. We want some barbecue chicken. Sure, we won't get that smoke and all that niceness as if we did it on the charcoal outside or the smoker or whatever it is, but I mean to say, we're doing something nice indoor. And I am not affiliated with the brand, but Bone Sucking Sauce Seasoning Rub. Yo, since I found this thing, well, someone told me about it a while ago. It is a go-to. It is real nice, yeah? And like I said, we're gonna do the same thing on both sides. I'm just gonna go in after. I'm gonna pat my hands in there, pat the chicken down with it, and yo, that's it. And some honey garlic from Weber. Yeah, just gonna hit that with that. And I'm gonna do the other side. We're gonna preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now listen, if you have time, you can allow it to sit and sort of marinate in that sort of dry rub there for an hour or two. I'm gonna go right into the oven with this, but I want to talk a little bit about the chicken itself. And it is the chicken legs with the back attached. I trimmed off all of the fat that I could find and some of the skin, but I left the skin on purpose. Here I have a chicken breast with a leg, and it is a spatchcock chicken that I did, and I just cut it in half. So there's half of a chicken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs. I just wanted to let you know that you can do the chicken breast the same way as we did the dark meat here. So light meat or white meat, dark meat. Yeah, we're eating good tonight. But anyhow, my oven is coming up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it comes up to that temperature, middle rack, and we're gonna put it uncovered in there. It's been in the oven for 40 minutes at that 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It's got a beautiful color. It may look a bit dark here, but that's small thing. Anyhow, what I forgot to mention earlier is I did line my baking tray with some parchment paper. That's just to make cleanup later a little bit easier. We are not done. Get your favorite barbecue sauce and a brush. And we're gonna barbecue that baby down. Slap some barbecue sauce on that. Yeah? Make sure you cover just about everything. And we're gonna stick it back into the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. After which we're gonna flip the chicken over and we're gonna barbecue sauce the other side. Then we're gonna give that another 5 to 7 minutes, flip it over and hit the top side that where we started off here with a final coat of that barbecue sauce. So again, 3 coats, 2 on the bottom, 2 on top, 1 on the bottom. And when I say top, the skin side up that we have right now. If you wanted to hit it 4 coats, 5 coats, 6 coats, listen, you are in control of how much barbecue sauce you put on. Yeah, so I'm just going to finish this up. It's going to go back into the oven and I'll show you as we continue. 5 minutes later, I took it out of the oven. We're going to flip them over and hit the other side with that barbecue sauce. Now, if during the roasting process, that first 40 minutes or so, if you wanted to flip them halfway through, you could have done that, but I really don't see the big deal. I've been doing this for years, you know, and it's, you know, if you go back way back when I first started CaribbeanPot.com, you'd have seen I shared something very similar. That video has gone on to be one of my most watched videos. Yeah, so barbecue sauce on that side into the oven. We're gonna take it back out after about 5 minutes or so, flip it over, 1 more coat of barbecue sauce, and then we're done. 5 minutes later, this side is all good to go. I'm just going to turn it over. Like I hate repeating myself, but I just wanted to hit home how simple this is. Remember, technically it's what, 4 or 5 ingredients: salt, black pepper, 2 types of dry rub, and barbecue sauce. That's it. We're gonna flip them over, boom boom boom, final coat of barbecue sauce in the oven, and then you're done. Sup soldiers, listen, if you enjoy this recipe, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and click that bell notification thing. If you've made the recipe, take a picture and send it to me. Email address down here. I mean, trying to tell people the email address, them butts will take the address and do all kind of thing with it. And tag me on Instagram at Caribbean Pot. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for being in my kitchen with me today. Irie. And there you go, oven barbecue chicken. I gave it that final between 4 and 5 minutes. It's all done now. If you wanted to keep going, you can keep going. I just like finishing up with a little bit of chopped parsley just to brighten it up just a little bit. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure having you all in the kitchen with me. Oven barbecue chicken. Yeah, we don't get any smoke and everything else. You can call it oven roasted barbecue. I don't know, oven roast with barbecue sauce, whatever you want to call it. It's real easy. I hope I'll drop it at some point during this winter and enjoy. Irie.